Wild or safe? Wild or safe? Wild or safe? So here is the safe tactic. A bog standard 4-4-2, balance. We've got two advanced forwards. We've got a deep line playmaker on defend in midfield with a box-to-box. We've got a winger. We've got an inside forward. We've got fullback balance. There's not much else to say about this tactic. It's very safe. Or we've got wild. We've gone for balance but extreme line height. We've got two false nines on attack. We've got two inside forwards on attack. Two playmakers on attack. We've got two false backs on defend with two then defender defends. This is what it looks in game. Wild versus safe. Which one is going to come out on top? And I'm going to give my verdict after you've seen the gameplay clips. So naturally, we're going to start with the safe tactic first. So we're going to look at the gameplay clips, see how we got on. We're just going to look at the goals, by the way, so it's not going to be too long for each particular game. But it's a nice little build-up. We've got Messi on the right-hand side, plenty of different options. We do give it to our box-to-box. There we go, easy goal for Curtis Jones. If your team is falling behind and you want an Mbappe, an R9, any of the latest promo players, then head over to eldorado.gg. They've got you covered with cheap and reliable FC26 coins, and I know you've probably heard that a lot, but look at the reviews. Look how many different options you've got before you go and purchase. Once you are satisfied with your vendor, then head over and type in ALX to get your 5% off of your order. Let's get back to the video. Jones, we do actually concede. This is actually quite a decent goal from him, to be fair, if I remember it correctly. Like his Xavi Simons here, this little bit here. Yeah, just took me out of the game. Nice goal. That's nothing to do with the tactic. Now, what I would say about this particular tactic is if you look at the goals that I score, there's nothing special about them. We just get the ball, it goes to the front two. We then to look to get our wingers involved, but it's mainly centered around our front two, and then occasionally we get kind of like a centre midfielder bursting through. It felt very samey and repetitive going forward because we've got the same movement from our advanced forwards, the same predictable movement from our wingers, and same predictable movement from our centre midfielders. So very safe. But as you can see, it's very effective in the same breath. And we're currently 3-1 up. And actually, I do believe that we are about to go 4-1 up in this particular game. And if you look at the goal I concede in just a moment to concede to go 4-2, you'll see that it's complete nonsense and it's in the 91st minute. So very, very safe indeed. Easy goals that we're scoring. Nothing too kind of extravagant about it. Like I said, it's really a 4-1 game because look at this in just a moment. When this through ball goes through, just didn't register, and then we concede. And we can see from the game stats here, it's just a little bit safe. And then we've got wild, and it did get a little bit wild. And if we just have a look at the position of the players, you can see just how that movement is a little bit more unpredictable. Now, all of a sudden, we've got players bursting forward. There's Jones, there's a striker. You can see the movement forward, and it's a really nicely taken goal. But look at every single time I score a goal, look at how many players I had in the box. That's really crucial. Again, when we get the ball here, look at the attacking movement we've got. So Gakpo, look at the midfield all bursting forward. Everyone wants to get in the box. This time it's Curtis Jones, and it's a great finish. And then we just conceded a few ridiculous kickoff goals. There's the first one from Peanut. I left this bit in here to show you that I conceded to go 2-1 down straight away after going 2-0 up. This guy was playing 4-5-1, by the way, and he had a red Peanut, which kind of says it all. This is all he was trying to do. It's a nice goal, to be fair. This is all he was trying to do. So all of a sudden, from the 18th minute to the 23rd, we go from 2-0 up to 3-2 down. We've got to be reflective on kind of how we're conceding goals. But the main thing we're going to look at here is the attacking play, because things get a little bit saucy and a little bit tasty. Like I said, the first one was effective. It was safe, and it's probably safe and effective because it was predictable. We're able to get lots of attacking plays. We're able to score 4 goals in that particular game, but it did feel pretty samey, hence the safe. This is, if you like the chaos, if you like roaming, for example, as a focus and player role, you probably would like the safe one. Did I prefer the safe or did I prefer the wild? In this particular case, because 4-4-2 isn't really my jam, look at this, nice little cross. These are goals that we couldn't score, by the way, of the safe kind of setup. We go 5-3 up, and then typical fashion, pretty sure this is a kickoff. Like, I was so bad at kickoffs in these two games. I don't really know what was going well in this particular game. Sorry. So the 4 goals we've conceded, they've all pretty much been kickoff goals. But like I was saying before, what I liked about the Wild is it was very unpredictable, and I felt like it suited kind of like what I like. I don't like the same old movement. Like, I like the unpredictable movement. I like being able to move the ball quickly. That's a really nice goal by Simeone. And then we do actually go. No, we went 6-4 up, and then we did concede, unfortunately, to go 6-5. Look at that. Where is the team? And that's the extreme. So, of course, with the wild, I've gone very wild. Probably could have limited that probably to 70. It would be interesting to see that 70 balance. Maybe that's something that you can test out. Let me know what you're going to go for, by the way, whether you're going to try the wild or the safe. And let me know what you think about this concept idea as well. And let me know, lots of let me knows there, what formation you would like me to do this for next. I went with quite a safe 4-4-2 because it's out of my comfort zone. I don't like the boring, predictable play of 4-4-2. It's why I don't use it. But a tactic setup like this is pretty chaotic. And you can see here, we do actually go 8-5 up. Remember, we conceded 4 kickoff goals. He quits. You can see from the stats here, quite different from the first game as we just head on to it now. Yeah, quite different. Look at that. 6.7 expected goals. Very attacking. Very fun. Let me know what you think about this concept. Are you going to go safe? Are you going to go wild? What are your score lines? Let me know in the comment section below. If you did like that video, hit that like button. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you soon for some more FC26 content. Take care.